This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.
What up, this is DC Channel Guns. Coming back to another gun video. Appreciate you watching, like, share, and subscribe. So I want to appreciate all my subscribers. I want to appreciate all the good information. Appreciate y'all for coming to the video. Appreciate all the support and love. Appreciate everything that y'all do for the 2A community. And like I said before, y'all the star. I'm just a messenger of people. I'm just the average citizen trying to uphold the Constitution, defend the Second Amendment. That is the ultimate goal over here. That is the ultimate prize. Now, right now, a lot of people are tired and they're frustrated and stuff. They can't get out to the range. They don't have enough ammunition. I'm talking about, we're dealing with so much right now. A lot of people is home and stuff. And so I get a lot of questions, what can I do? How can I practice at home and stuff with no ammo and stuff like that? And, there's a lot of things. We talked about, dry fire practice and stuff like that. We've been talking about them type of things and stuff. And so, one technique that we can do at home, I do it a lot. You can do this sitting down, standing up. It's your choice, people. The gun is empty and stuff has been safety checked. Now, you have magazines. And stuff. And, one thing that you can practice is changing magazines. A lot of people underestimate how difficult it is to change magazines under stressful situations. Now, we talk about dry fire practice and stuff like that, but changing magazines, something can happen. You can run out of ammo, or the magazine can have a malfunction. Any little thing can happen, people. So, you want to be able to change a magazine as quickly as possible, as efficient as possible, and stay on target, stay in the fight, so you can defend yourself and your family. And so, with that said, we're going to go through just some simple drills to show you what you can do to build muscle memory and stuff. Because a lot of this is muscle memory, people. I'm talking about, you can watch everybody else doing it. You can do all that. You can see on the, all this training and stuff, how to do it. But you have to practice this. I'm talking about practice make better. That's the only way you're going to get better at this type of stuff. So we're going to do the first drill. We're going to do it with the slide, it's forward. You're not going to do it with the slide a lot back. We'll do that on the second drill. Then the first drill, now, magazine is empty and everything. So we're going to do it, the first drill, we're going to do it with the slide forward and everything. So when you do this, whatever, if you want to do it standing up, how you want to do it, just make sure that you have your magazine in the correct position so that you can do it as fast as possible with speed, stay on target and focus. Now, when you're practicing stuff like this, you have to, you want to train with strength. Train with focus. If you practice lazy, people, then guess what? You're going to perform lazy. And when it comes to defending yourself and everything, you want to be as efficient as possible, stay on target. You want to have, you just want to be ready. You want to stay in the fight and everything. So that's why it's very important that you practice magazine changes and stuff like that. Now, not a lot of people don't put a lot of focus and stuff on it, but this is very serious, people, when you're out here carrying guns and stuff like that. There's a lot of people who ain't been, been training and stuff like that, just put a gun on and they go out in public and everything and think that, they're going to win this fight or whatever the case may be. You got to be focused. You got to be mentally ready. You have to train, be in a lot of situations. So I'm talking about, you have to train for this stuff. Take your farm training class. I'm talking about, you need to get out there and be involved. So, while a lot of people home, you can be doing, a lot of stuff to build muscle memory. So right here, we have the gun pointed. We on target and everything. Now, if something happened, you fire some shots, whatever, you got the malfunction, whatever, you want to be able to switch that magazine and stay on target. You see what I'm saying? So when you're on target, you don't need to be taking your gun and looking around trying to get your magazine. You need to stay on target. You want to make sure the threat is down. And depends on the situation, you might have to take cover, people. You might have to take cover and when you're in that situation, make sure you have that gun pointed. Don't point that gun at you. Don't be pointed. You got to make sure that gun is not pointed at you, because situation happen, people, you can shoot your own self. So you got to make sure that barrel is pointed at the target. And if you got to, get for cover or something, whatever happened, you have a malfunction and stuff, you want to be able to change that magazine. At the same time, you need to stay focused on the target and what you're doing. So we're going to do a quick change. Now, you got to change your magazine. You're in a situation, you need to stay on target, or you focus on your target. Make sure that, your target's not a threat no more, and you're right out of ammunition or something happened. You want to be able to drop that magazine quickly, insert another one, and stay on target. You don't want to be distracted, because you can allow the target to get the advantage. you know, if you got a gun or something on them or whatever the case may be, you can allow the target to have the advantage. So you want to make sure you're swift with these changes. So we're going to do another drill. That was just one little drill, just trying to give you a sample drill, people. Now, we're going to have the slide locked back and everything. We're going to have a magazine and stuff in it. So, all right, got my magazine in position. These are some of the techniques that, you know, I'm showing you this because there's a lot of people out there that don't know certain techniques to do at the house. I'm talking about, they hear a lot of stuff out there, but I'm just trying to give you some food for thought, some advice that you can work on in the house. And make sure you don't have no ammunition in the magazine and gun. So make sure you inspect that. Safety is always number one over here. Rule number one, safety. Rule number two, don't forget rule number one. That is something, I don't care how much experience that you have. All it takes is one time, people. And, you know, a lot of people, that one time happened and they can't never recover from it. Someone got injured, they hurt themselves, and sometimes it's fatal. So we already got to remember, you know, firearm is very dangerous. So with practicing and stuff, we make sure we practice safety along with that. So we're going to go through this second drill. We got the slide locked back and everything. You know, fire your last round in the gun. Now, you fired the last round in your gun and everything. So, trying to do this so I can give y'all a good. So, you don't fire the last round in the gun, and guess what? Now we need to change magazines. So we want to change magazine and be swift. Now you can do this however you want to. I am left-handed, so I have other ways that I do to pretty much to drop the slide and stuff, because this gun is not ambidextrous as far as the slide and stuff like that. So I'm gonna use with a little old school technique I've been using with a lot of guns that's for right-handers. So you don't fire your last shot, and then we need to change magazine. And I forgot that with this here, you can't, I forgot with the Taurus, when you're on the last round and you don't have a bullet in the chamber, it won't allow you to do that. So I forgot all about that, and you have to pretty much drop the slide over there on the side. It ain't, because when you got it caught back like this, see, it's not gonna, you can't drop it. It won't drop the slide. Some guns, when you pull it back, it drop the slide, but with the Taurus, you have to pretty much hit the slide release over there. So you're not gonna be able to do that. But like I said, you get the point, you get what I'm saying and everything, people. But I just wanted to show you that to get you to understanding, to practice at home and stuff like that. But you know, that is something you know, that people need to understand. Normally, you know, if you got a round in the chamber and stuff, it will go on and drop, but it won't drop. I'm talking about, you can pull this magazine back, you can pull the slide back all you want to. It won't drop. Now there's ways you can do it. You can pull it back, pull the slide and let it go like that. That's another way that you can do it. But I'm trying to show you this technique where you can do magazine changes and stuff like that at the home and stuff like that. So right here, I wanted to show you what I was talking about the Taurus in the middle of the video. So right now, you see, I have it, the slide is locked on the Taurus. This is something that you need to know about the Taurus. On the last round, see that? It ain't gonna let you drop it. Now, I'm gonna put a magazine that has a round in. And so I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. This got one round in it. You see, I can't drop it. It won't let me drop. See that? It won't let me drop. So I'm gonna take this magazine out and I'm gonna show you something. Now this is one round. Put this magazine in, it'll let me drop it. See that? So that's something that you need to know about the Taurus. I just want to show you that. We can continue with the video. So that is something you can do. Now, we're going to try that technique I was just saying a while ago and see what that worked. And, you know, these things that you got to practice, you just got to practice with it and stuff like that. You know, if, you know, pretty much, you know, it defeats the purpose of the whole thing. You know, when you want to pretty much just pull back here and drop the slide, but you got to, it's some things you got to tweak, and this is a real scenario right here. So we're going to drop the slide, and then we're going to do that little technique I was just telling you about. So we on target, drop the slide, put my hand here to pretty much drop the slide and everything. And, you know, so you got to kind of work around this kind of stuff. You know, every firearm is not created equal. There's little things you got to do. And plus, like I said, I'm left-handed. Now, if you're right-handed, you could probably do this very smooth. You can go through it with no problem whatsoever. So just kind of want to show you a couple things and everything. And it's good that we go over this type of stuff and you're going to run into issues. I ran into an issue. We talking about it. We're trying to solve this problem. We're trying to find a way around how to work this, this gun and stuff. I'm left-handed. If I was right-handed or something like that, wouldn't have no problem. But, there's things that everybody's going to have to work on. So, these are some of the things that you got to think about when you're out there. So, and miss me showing you this demonstration, it was a good thing. Then, I could bring up an issue that I can work better off camera and stuff. I'm in a situation, but because I'm trying to show you this technique, this is some of the things, this is the reason why you need to train, because you're going to have to work around some of these things. So I just want to talk about that a little bit. This is DC Channel Guns, and I'll catch you on the next one.
This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.